amazing how quick a game can go from, hey, I'm pretty sure I have this, to I need a top deck to win. It's really amazing how quickly that can happen. I really thought I had that guy, but he drew removal when he needed it, and he drew what he needed when he needed it. And then a taunt, and then everything got bad. Like, that could have been good at one point. I mean, lots of things would have been good. That Seal of Light, it's 2 mana for 2 attacks, so that's not bad. Noble Sack. This isn't a bad starting hand. I don't want to play that Noble Sack now because you're just going to get wasted on something like a guy. We'll see what he throws out, if anything. I'll just make a dude. Make a dude. Making dudes. Yeah, and him getting that. I should have cleared when he had the Matter Bomber and stuff on board. That was the time to do it. Oh, well, screw you too. Should I make a guy and Defender? I think I make a guy and a Defender. Because then after he attacks, I'll just run the guy into it. Did he coin for that? He did not. That is a 2-drop, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. And then next turn I can drop a Yeti. He can coin out a 4-drop like a Piloted Shredder right now, which is probably very likely. Okay, that's not a Piloted Shredder. I might spend my mana and just trade into these guys. The battle. I feel like I need the board presence. The battle. As long as he doesn't, like, Blessing of Kings that thing, I should be okay. And now he's going to pull, like, Blessing of Kings. Or a True Silver Champion. I'm okay with that. Throw down the Imp Master. Could throw down you since I have another one. Might do that. Put out board presence. He can hit and trade, and he can throw something of his own down. But he can't target it, and I can just throw another one next turn. It can still be targeted by that, though. That's right. Oh, you jerk. Oh, that sucked. Okay, where's my Consecrate? Oh, it's a Taz Dingo. So I'll take you. For justice. Hit you. You. At least it trades into all that junk. And I can't target it with the Time Rewinder. I can't bring it back and save it. But I do have this coming next turn and a guy, so at least I get another one. Oh, lovely. How nice of you. So we'll take 3 damage overall from that, thanks to the heal. Reporting for duty. Turn late there, Consecrate. You'll just go out to die. I feel like if I put these guys out, it'll bait enough out for him to be like, oh, now I have guys with 2 life. And then I'll be able just to Consecrate him down. He has 5 cards. I have 4 and a spare part. Well, one of his is a spare part, too. One of his is a spare part. He did burn the coin earlier. So Consecrate's good unless he, like, super heals. Good dude. Reporting for duty. So 2, 4, 8. I mean, granted, I'm vulnerable to Consecrate this turn, too, but that was a board flip. That would force him to use half his mana to eliminate. And then I have follow-up plays in the Cobalt Guardian, the Priestess, and the Spectral Knight. Oh, he has a Guardian of Kings as well. That's nice. Oh, look, I actually have the right mana for it this time. Now that's a vulnerable Consecrate. That is Consecrate bait. He can Consecrate He can hit one, consecrate, then consecrate, or consecrate, then hit. Either one, whichever he sees fit. That's consecrate bait. Majorly. That's a big board. Although that's really only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, potentially a lot of damage to eliminate. That's consecrating then? Yep. Then does he have like a hammer of wrath to remove this guy? Yes, he does. Huh. Interesting.
Reporting for duty.
Well, you can trade you. 6, 8, 10.
I am the blade of the gods.
There we go. I'm down to 2 cards, and he still has 5. Which means he has a lot of late game or a lot of tech. He has a lot of that stuff. Surprise! Oh, wait, he topped that, didn't he?
Mistake.
Error 37.
Oh, lovely. Just gets better and better and better. Corehound, and that. I think just base. I mean, he can kind of maybe get the Corehound. Maybe he has tech to get rid of that. I mean, he can find a way to deal damage to the Berserker and make it a 5. Yeah, he's going to do that so he can hit it next turn, isn't he? Son of a gun! Cut that crap out! Oh my goodness! That pisses me off so much.
The gates are open.
Do I want to rewind that? Yeah, well, I have the chance to. Might as well do it. And having a 1-1 is not much different than having, what was it, a 1-3? So at least I can replay this. And the Spectral Knight's in there, too. Yay. Sorry. You basically have to hit the big guy. I mean, might as well do it while you can remove him, right?
I wonder.
Although, what, are you going to humility this one, too, and whack it with that guy? Freaking Solemn Vigil giving him exactly what it needed. Although, it's card draw. That's how the games work. So at this point, the Corehound, depending on what he puts out, like the Corehound or the Knight might be the best.
Let me think.
He's not really... He's just looking at this guy over and over again. Because he knows I have the Corehound. So, what's he going to do about it is the question. Shredder, and then... Voodoo Doctor? Really? The Voodoo Doctor. Of all things. Oh, there's a Fen Creeper. That changes this play pretty substantially. We'll trade into you. And we'll punch face. Fen Creeper. Fen Creeper for the win. Although it didn't turn out well for me last time. Okay, so Corehound can eventually come. He knows this is what's in my hand. Muster, really? Huh. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can break it. Mads. Oh, does he have secrets? That's the question. Now is a good time to draw Consecrate. Son of a gun. Oh, son of a gun. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't have the mana, the damage to break that. But does he have the damage to get rid of that? Let's see what he does. 2, 3, 4, 5. He can spend like his entire board to get rid of that Corehound to this guy. Unless he has a Consecrate. So he's going to use it to get rid of that. And he has no secrets. That's good.
Reporting for duty.
That is minimal damage. I am so scared of that. Huh. Interesting. Wow, he didn't put it... Well, the taunt, it would not have mattered. I think now I'm just face is safe. Because he has 4 damage on board. And I have more than 4 toughness on board. Shoot, even my big guy only has... He has more than 4 toughness. What a top deck. Son of a gun. Come on, consecrate. So he's going to try and clear my stuff out. Which you can clear out a lot of my stuff next turn. But he has to choose things. Frost Elemental. Oh my goodness, really? Ugh. Jerk. He's gonna run that into it. Yep. Not surprising. That was a good top deck for me. I could have used that against that Warlock. That would have been wonderful.
Reporting for duty.
Freaking 1-2 core hound. That is like a core. That's not even a core pup. Ragnaros has bigger core hounds than that.
Reporting for duty.
Ouch. 3, 4, 5. Oh, that could be good. I think that means I go face.
Reporting for duty.
Except for this guy. I want the dragon to trigger the Avenge.
That meant a turn to get ready.
I don't want the dragon to be able to kill the Avenge target. He's gonna kill Puddle Stomper. So... in the end, I end up with a big guy. Ish. A 4-3.
Reporting for duty.
I'm really glad he didn't have a Consecrate. Consecrate would have wrecked me so hard there. So hard.
For Blackwood. Well played. The victory is yours.
Have another win under the belt. So now we're what, 3-1? Is that what we are? 3-1? 3-1. Keep going. Complete this daily quest. That's what my goal is. I need to win 2 more games. Which is entirely possible. This deck isn't bad, but it's not great. I am missing, like... Well, I have the couple Consecrates. I have the True Silver. I have an Equality. I could use, like... I'm trying to think. Like a Lay on Hands would be nice. Granted, there's a lot of good cards I could have, but I have a lot of good cards. I have, you know, the Guardian of Kings. I have plenty of good cards in the deck, so... I mean, I'm not exactly great in terms of understanding the value of cards in Arena, so that's probably my weakest point in this entire game, is knowing, like, oh, this card is worth X, this card's worth Y. Like, the Imp Master, I think, is more powerful than it actually is in Arena. And that's something I've started to realize, because every time I'm like, oh, people take Imp Master, again, trying to prove my point. People take Imp Master, so it must be good. And then I play Imp Master, and it doesn't do anything for me. I'm like, yeah, this isn't really all that good, is it? And so I don't think I'm going to take Imp Master. I'm like, hey, Avenge, that's a good turn 1 secret. If you play something, I'll drop the Avenge first. If not... Yeah, I think I'll keep... Because turn 2 and then turn 3, I can drop the Taz Dingo. So go ahead, make my day, Jay. Now, the first mage actually come across. Usually you see just tons and tons of mages. Usually that's all you see are mages. But not today. Really difficult creature for guys to remove. This really is like... This is the Annoyatron to me. A 2/2 for 2 Divine Shield. So good. So good. And now we can coin into Taz Dingo. Should I Taz Dingo? Like, the curve is looking so good. Oh, jeez. My curve is so good right now. I'm gonna do that and just do Taz Dingo next turn, turn 5. Because I don't have a turn 5 play. I can use turn 5 to put out one of these guys. I feel like Frostbolt would have already happened. That's what you were waiting on, huh? Alright. Taz Dingo. I'm sure removal would have already happened if removal existed. I'm really scared of Flame Strike, to be fair. How long have you had that? Oh, it's a Kona Cold. Okay. Okay, that could be worse. I mean, granted, that sucks, but that could be worse. So what I want to do... Oh, Noble Sack. Oh, Noble Sack. Why? Why do you have to be there now? Throw you out. And if I get lucky, Avenge will be very fortunate for me. Duplicate? Perhaps. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's make sure it's something easy for me to kill. That doesn't help him.
What does the future hold? What does the future
Weapons
hold?
ready.
Can you and a guy, I think, are best, because we're in Flame Strike territory now. Like, this board dies to Flame Strike. Plain and simple. So if you have a Flame Strike, I'm very, very, very upset right now. You do not have a Flame Strike. Good. Well, you clear those guys.
Be my ancestor.
You clear that, kind of.
I see your end.
I'm actually going to use you here.
Your end.
The battle!
Fair.
Anti-flame strike stuff. That also keeps you... Wow, a 10-2. This thing's gotten way out of control. Like, you just need a top deck flame strike. I feel bad right now, and that's not anti-flame strike bait, but that does help me recover from the flame strike more conveniently for me. So as long as this guy can get through, I'm good. Basically.
I wonder. You win this.
Alright, now we just need to get one more. Need to get one more win as Paladin, or what was it, Priest? And we get the daily done. Yep, Paladin or Priest. Up to 4 wins. Let's do it. Last one for the day. For this video. Do it in like sets of 3. Till we get to the end. I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this. I'm in a good mood. I am really happy right now. I'm really, really enjoying this. So this match, we're going to get, I'm going to say, a mage. Probably another mage. I feel like we're in mage territory. Oh, it's a rogue. Ooh, that could be fun.
Watch your
I go first.
I will fight with honor.
Acolyte, you can go for now. That's not bad against the rogue. These 2 late game cards I'm really sad to see, considering how many 2-drops I have. But, you know, it could be worse. Pulling out a Noble Sacrifice would be kind of funny right now. Oh, should I? Should I? Yeah, I will. Screw you. Knife into that. Coin and knife and take 2 damage. It's on curve. Why not? I'm going to throw you out because you can't be targeted by backstab. And if he tries to... Oh, what if he tries to deadly coin into deadly poison? Oh, that would be so nice. Oh. And he wastes one of the deadly poisons. Huh. That can target it? Son of a gun. Perdition's Blade of all things. Perdition's Blade. You jerk. Combo. Coin into it. Not a card you really see. I actually completely forgot that this card even existed. That's how rarely I see it. Like, it's not played and constructed at all. What are you
Reporting for duty.
doing? Yeah, I know. I want to draw something too, but I'm not. I would love to have drawn a card I could play, you know, up until this point. But I mean, secrets in a guy. Secret guys and that stuff. Oh, 5/5, and I'm about to play a 4/6.
For the Lich King.
Whack,
The battle.
whack,
The battle.
knick-knack, paddywhack. This is really weird here. New bar ambusher. Yep, testing for the sack yourself. Then blade flurry. Something big out. I have equality. Something big out. I can whack you and send it back to your hand. Interesting. Interesting play. I feel like two guys right now are better. Since he has that Perdition's Blade, I don't want to put out a 6/3 without Divine Shield or anything. If I put this out, he's just going to get rid of it. I need it. I need that Divine Shield on it. Next turn I can throw you down. Even though I don't get the heal, you're still a 5/6. Really? Interesting. Yay!
Reinforcements requested.
I see your end.
Bye-bye, Mogor. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't blame you on that one. So, this turn, Corehound might not be bad here. Oh, Corehound got... Oh. Oh.
37.
I am the blade of the
There we go. Sap my heal. Bring it back to me. I want to be able to kill you and then consecrate, but you're going to obviously run the 2/1 into the 2/1 and then the 2/3 into the 1/1. Probably, unless you run them both into the 5/4. But you could have another Eviscerate. You could have something. A Perdition's Blade. That's something. Yep. Yep. True silver. But then I can't play any kind of creatures. I feel like this is a good play right here. Even though I don't get the health out of it. Corehound is not really fun. Because it's so fragile. It can do a ton of damage, but at the same time it's just so fragile. Which is obviously the point of the card, to be like, oh, it's a 9 damaged minion for 7, but it kind of only has 5 health, so this out here could easily clear it out.
I wonder.
Hey, you have one too.
This guy's toast.
Fair enough.
This is going to be amazing!
Oh.
Justice. Reporting for duty. Job's done.
Not really sure what to do right now. I'm just kind of in this mode where I'm like, well, I could put this out and make it a 3/6, and it would survive things, but then it won't do any damage, and I just realized you're at 15. Because you've been using your Perdition's Blade to kill all my stuff. I mean, you probably have some form of heal in your deck. I wouldn't be surprised. Most arena decks have it. I don't have any Boulder Fist Ogres. I also just kind of realized that. Like, I don't have any of those big hitters. Oh! Oh, what? This deck is so weird. What on earth? You know, it might actually be worth that. I know that's weird, but that's 9 health that has to be broken through in order to eliminate it. I know that's weird. I know that's very weird, but that's a thing that can happen. Oh, flood the board. You're gonna clear that out, aren't you? Oh, there's Consecrations. Why'd you leave it at 7? That's weird. Then go face. You're really weird. You know that? You are really weird. Good thing I didn't leave it as a 9/5. It would have been killed. We'll play you. Face. Consecrate. There we go. Things look okay in my favor. You can't be targeted. Although, as we've been seeing, all sorts of crap hits these things. You can't be targeted. I have 9 damage on board that you have to break through in order to survive, and one of your main sources of removal have been weapons this entire time, so... yeah, that worked out well in my favor. I'm glad I have 2 Consecrates. Really glad I took the 2 Consecrates, because that's been really big and helpful. So there we got it. We got the quest completed on 5-1 in this arena run.